So, as the world is celebrating Good Friday, I am reminded of this conversation between Pontius Pilate and Jesus. And Pontius Pilate asked questions of Jesus, and in reply to him, to Pontius Pilate, Jesus replies. This is a reply that I want to study today, which is found in the Gospel of John and chapter 18 and verse 36, where Jesus says, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight so that I would not be delivered to the Jews. But now my kingdom is not from here." And Jesus came to bring a kingdom to this world, but it was a different kind of a kingdom. And who is this Jesus? Who is Jesus saying this to? Jesus is saying to Pilate, who is head of the greatest kingdom in the world, the kingdom of Rome. And Jesus said in the right next verse, in verse 37, "You say rightly that I am a king." So Jesus is also a king, but his kingdom is far superior, far different to the kingdom that the world has known, or Pontius Pilate knows, or the people know at that time. And this is a kingdom of heaven brought to earth. Now, what I want you all and myself to ponder upon is the thought that if the kingdom that Jesus is bringing is not of this world, and Jesus is saying, "My kingdom is not of this world." If Jesus's kingdom is not of this world, is our kingdom of this world? Are we so connected to this world that anything happens to us in this world, we get affected, we get mood swings? Are we so connected to the things of this world, to the material things that we have, to the possessions that we have, that if we lose them or if something happens to that, it affects our spirituality, it affects our emotions? And the Lord has to take us through this process. At the age of 19, God told me, "Go and open a business, open a restaurant." So at the age of 19, nearly 20, I opened my first restaurant, and I've opened several restaurants, and I've opened several businesses in the process of the past 25 years in my life. But I have lost many businesses. In fact, if I do the counting, we are just in the process of closing one of our businesses because of several reasons. But this is will be my seventh business that I am closing, or lost, or have a loss in. I mean, we have a very good business going on, but I've lost so much business as well. And I sometimes ask the Lord, you told me, and most of the business that I've lost, it has not been my fault. And I'm asking the Lord, you told me to go and do business. And why do I always suffer difficulties on the hands of my partners or somebody, which is connected to the business? And the Lord is teaching me, and I've not only lost business, I've lost other things as well, material possessions. And the Lord is teaching me that I am taking, maybe for other people, their main purpose in life is business and material wealth and so forth and so on. But the Lord is telling me there is a different purpose for your life, and the purpose for my life, which the Lord is explaining to me, is far greater, far reaching far beyond than my business itself. And the purpose that the Lord is teaching me, the lesson that the Lord is teaching me, is not to rely on the business. When I was running my first business, anything that would happen to the business, or if there would be any loss, or it would affect my mood, it would affect my emotions, it would affect my spirituality. And it still, some senses, it still does, but much less so. Now, what the Lord is teaching me, the Lord is teaching me that you are called for a greater purpose than the business itself. So do not rely on your business, rely on me. So now I know anything that happens to my business, yes, it's going to affect me, but only for a short time, because I know I rely on the Lord. My basis, my foundation of my life is not my business, is not my work, but it is the Lord. So we have to disconnect. We have to reach that place of spirituality where we are able to disconnect from our material things, from our work, from our business, from other things of this world, and rely completely and solely on the Lord. And I know that anything happens to me in this world, it will not affect me, because the Lord is with me. And if the Lord is with me, then who can be against me? You can take all my possessions, but you can never take my Lord away from me. And if I have my Lord with me, I have everything that I need in this world. Brothers and sisters, let's reach that place in our spiritual life as we celebrate Good Friday. Let's ponder upon this thought. Where is our kingdom? Is it the kingdom of heaven, or is it the kingdom of this world? God bless you, and I will see you in the next video.